Welcome back to Beacon Pines, everyone. Aw, hell yeah, Mango. What flavors?
The heist. They spent the night's end huddled around that small map, formulating a plan to infiltrate the headquarters of Perennial Harvest. It would be no small feat. A modern facility equipped with all manner of technology, not to mention the swarm of clipboards that would most certainly be scattered throughout. By the time the sun began to peek through the car window used as a makeshift balcony door, all were in agreement. This could just work. The final day before the festival would be used to prepare. They'd need to pool every resource at their disposal, pull every favor with a thread. Even enlist some unsavory characters around town with important tasks only they were suited for. Luckily, there was enough ill will and mistrust toward Perennial Harvest that alliances could be found at a bargain. Luca, Beck, and Rollo rubbed their eyes as they exited the treehouse. They hadn't slept at all that night. There was no time. The festival was to begin in one day, and they each had their assignments.
Nice, Arden. Have you had a chance to try it yet? Alright, quick recap. Rolo, you're gonna talk to Roxy. Cordially. Without her and Fitz, this whole thing could go bust. Me, Cordial, is my middle name. I don't want you to miss out on her face, so I'm gonna go bat doggo, guys. Uh-huh. And how do we plan to explain your new...
He waved vaguely at Rollo's sizable figure.
Circumstance. I love Beck so much. I love her so much. Nice, Mango. Oh my god. Let me know what you think, by the way, of those flavors. Bah. She'll be so happy I'm alive, she won't even notice.
Beck snorted an involuntary giggle.
And Beck, you're sure Alona won't just shoot this whole thing down when she hears it? She'll listen. Once she understands the dangers Nellie is in, the danger we're all in, the plan will make sense. Okay. That leaves me with Jeff and Iggy. How are you gonna persuade them? I'll think of something.
They each looked at each other with sleepy confidence and nodded.
Well, Godspeed. I do love the blue hair that she has to do because basically what happened is when she went to take care of one of the bullies, she actually got some of that stuff kicked in her face, and it hit her hair and turned it white. Oh, so we gotta go talk to Iggy. Oh, I see. We have to talk to Iggy and Tish. Tish is the one that got tickled. Iggy's the one that pushed her or kicked the puddle into her. Yeah. As a good insomniac, I'm still awake. Oh my god. Eve, you need to sleep. Alright, so first of all, we need to go find... Let's see, what does she have to say? Undaunted, he shook his head. Over? No. Endings are merely a state of mind. This doesn't end until I give up. Wow. I admire the conviction. But can he really pull through? So I want to think Jeff is over in this general direction. Yep, the green goop. You know what I'm talking about. There we go. There's Jeff. Hey, Jeff. What can I do for you? Well, I know how much you hate Perennial Harvest. Hate's a strong word. Oh, sorry. I mean... I didn't say it was the wrong word. Gotcha. So, we're gonna break into their headquarters, and I thought that you might be able to help.
Jeff wheezed out a long snicker.
Hell yeah, Mango. That's fair, Eve. Yes, it is, Raloon. Yeah, see, I knew you kids were all right. Great, so you'll help?
The joy in Jeff's face drained instantly.
Not a chance. But give me one good reason that I should risk my hide in abetting you rascals.
Looking into the sullen eyes of his would-be accomplice, Luca blurted out the first word that came to mind.
Oh. Crooked, I guess? Because it could be any of these, but I think crooked would be maybe a good one. We'll see. Crooked. Yeah, we're all crooks. Like cockroaches. Stamp one out and another comes scurrying along to take its place. Okay, that didn't work.
Luca wasn't ready to give up so easily. He shouted out again.
All right, crook did not work, so maybe fight? Fight. I've done enough fighting for one lifetime and more than my share of losing. Time's come to hang up the gloves. I will get this. Oh god. Shit. Yeah, it's all shit. I still ain't helping. Ain't that some shit? Oh my god, this is so ridiculous. Junk. Yeah, what of it? Sonny, I got more junk than a king has copper. Ain't interested. Then hide is the only option left. Hide.
Jeff's brow perked up.
What'd you say? Go ahead and hide then.
Sensing some traction, Luca carried on with vigor.
Let a bunch of kids do what needs to be done. We're not afraid.
Jeff's scowl faded with a sigh.
Say what you will about old Jeff. And they all do. But you'll never hear him say I hid from none.
One good stomp of the foot was all Jeff needed to drive his point home.
What was it you kids needed? Some sort of disguise. I've got just the thing. And while we're at it, the crate should come in handy. This ain't gonna be free, you know. I'm thinking 5 bags of sour gob should cover it. Put it on my tab.
Luca offered out his open hand to seal the deal.
I freaking love this so much. Nice, Rubri.
With a firm and dusty grip, Jeff reciprocated.
Done. Swing by first thing in the morning. 1 second. All right, so now I need to find Iggy and Tia? There we go. Never mind. They were like literally the next step. Hey, Tish, look who it is. Luca, are you here to try to tickle us to death again? Look, just hear me out.
Iggy raised an eyebrow suspiciously.
We're listening. Iggy, I know we've both been giant bags of shit to each other.
Iggy gave a reluctant shrug.
You're not wrong. But lately, life has been kinda strange, hard, or crooked. Hard, you know? Hard? Yeah, well, life's always hard. Get over it. We ain't interested. Okay, so maybe crooked.
Luca knew they'd need Iggy and Tish to pull this off. He tried again. Iggy gave a reluctant shrug.
Crooked, maybe? Or strange? I'm gonna say strange. Strange, you know?
Iggy considered the point.
Things have been weird around here. So I'm offering a truce and asking for your help. What do you say? What do you say, we? I'm gonna say break shit would work. Break our hostilities, at least for now. We do like breaking things. Even if a truce means less breaking things. What if I told you that there was a way to have a truce and break stuff? Go on. I need you to cause a distraction so that I can sneak into Perennial Harvest headquarters.
A wild-eyed grin spread across Iggy's face.
My, Luca Van Hort, I'm impressed. And after this is all done, maybe you and Tish can come hang out at the treehouse sometime.
Iggy glanced over to Tish, who nodded in agreement.
Fine. But not because we want to see your crappy treehouse. We just like to cause chaos.
With a quick nod, Luca was off.
Did you hear that, Tish?
Iggy gazed up at Tish with a smile.
He invited us to hang out at the treehouse.
A single tear ran down Tish's cheek.
I never expected this day to come. How wonderful. I know, right? So cute.
Chapter 7. Into the Hive. A good heist requires preparation. And thorough preparation takes time, something they had precious little of. So far, everything was in order. Jeff, Iggy, and Tish all agreed to do their part. Beck radioed Luca that night with a simple and covert message. "We're locked and loaded on my end."
Oh.
And Rollo, after a lengthy confession, managed to persuade Roxy and Fitz to help. He stowed away in mission control for the night to avoid attracting attention. Rollo, being uniquely suited for the role, would be the first to breach Perennial Harvest.
Dun dun dun. And I agree, Crafty definitely was.
The outfit provided by Jeff wasn't perfect, but a convincing disguise is 10% wardrobe, 90% confidence.
Damn right.
Rollo took a few vigorous breaths and shook out his arms.
Just stay calm, Rollo. You can do this. Just us convincing some beans to help us with the heist, Rubri. I am, Serge. Got your delivery here. Delivery? I don't have anything in my notes about a delivery. One moment. I'm so sorry, but there's no delivery scheduled for this morning. Right.
He had to think quick.
That's because this goes directly to the founder. He asked that it be kept secret.
Rollo sighed, adjusting his tool belt.
You know how the founder can be. I suppose we can leave this one off the records. Our harvest awaits and such.
With a stroke of his mustache, Rollo proceeded into the Perennial Harvest headquarters.
Our harvest awaits. Wow, elusive no. Package here for the founder. Oh, I didn't hear anything about... Yeah, this is a need-to-know kind of thing. I'll just check...
He stammered and flipped through the pages of his clipboard.
This goes directly to the founder. I don't have time to fill you in. Oh, I see. If you could just complete this form.
Rollo interrupted with urgency in his voice.
Every time with these forms. Look, if you want to explain to the founder why I'm late, well, it's your funeral. I'm sorry? What did you say your name was again?
Rollo panicked.
Our harvest awaits. Sir? That's a restricted area. Excuse me, sir. Our harvest awaits. Ready to light this candle, Tish? Yep. Suck on this, Perennial Ham Fist. What was that?
The distraction was enough for Rollo to regain his confidence.
Just open the damn door. I've got a job to do.
The clipboard fumbled around in a frenzy.
Sorry, 1 second. My thing keeps triggering. Alright, let's fix that. There we go. Nope, stop. Okay. Hopefully that should be better. I should check on that noise. Hello, MMX. Oh, come on! Just buzz me in already! Okay, okay. Phew. That was close. Our harvest awaits. Careless, I caught you and now you're in my tail. Hey, I figure when in doubt, stick with the classics. Well, that was a close one. But you pulled it off. Nice work, Rollo. Alright, everyone know what to do? Yep, deep engineering is to the north. I'll go with Beck. In case you need some muscle. I'll head east to the founder's office. You two be safe. That's odd. Not even any cups for the water. Bum, bum, bum. Oh boy, this is gonna be a maze, isn't it? Oh. Solomon?
Solomon stopped in his tracks.
Luca? What are you doing here? It's a long story. Are you okay?
A veneer of confusion flashed across Solomon's face. His words rushed out dramatically.
No, I am most certainly not okay. Someone strange people grabbed me and... Were they in hazmat suits? Yes, how did you know? They brought me here and locked me up, and when they were distracted, I ran. Dang, okay. You should stick with me. We've got a plan.
Solomon's facade briefly faltered.
Czar, you take care and enjoy that lurk. We? Yeah, Rollo and Beck are headed to deep engineering. Thank heavens you found me. We've got to get out of here. We can't leave just yet. But they'll catch us again. I've got to do something first. When you were running, did you happen to see a door marked Founder? Founder? Why are you looking for him? I'm not. I just need to get into that office. Now that you mention it, I do think I saw a door that said Founder. It was just down this way.
Luca happened to notice a plaque above the door.
Office of the Founder. Knocking comes with consequence. Oh, here it is. So it is. I'm pretty lucky that I ran into you, or else I might have missed it. Truly fortunate.
Luca tried the handle.
Locked.
Solomon leaned forward to examine the mechanism.
Regrettably, it seems to be some sort of electrical lock. I don't see how we could possibly defeat a lock like that.
Luca smiled and looked at his watch.
Let's just wait a minute. I don't know what sort of funny business you're up to, but I like it.
She mimed a quick hat tip and ambled off with a whistle.
Yeah. Oh, I love it so much. Nice, Czar. Howdy. Good afternoon.
The light on the keypad changed from red to green.
How did you do that? It's good to have friends. Quick, let's get inside before someone spots us.
Luca switched on his walkie-talkie.
Rolo, I'm in. As expected, there's a control panel. Great timing. We're stuck at the locked door marked 24601. Need you to get us through. What if someone catches us? We should get out of here. I'm not leaving my friend, Solomon.
On the computer screen, a green cursor blinked in a password field.
Really, you don't have a way to get around the password?
Luca pecked out his best guess. Underground secrets. The screen blinked to life. Columns of green numbers glowed on a black background.
Right, Mary? How did you just guess that? Oh, it's this absurd password Rolo heard when he was down here before. It's funny how someone arrogant enough to call themselves the founder uses such a basic password. Oh, or they were thinking several moves ahead, not expecting anyone to guess something so simple. Rexy, hi, welcome on in. These villain types always end up outsmarting themselves.
Solomon's jaw clenched into a half smile.
Your powers of deduction are as impressive as your luck.
Luca quickly scanned the columns for number 24601.
Rolo, I think this should do it. Bingo, bango, doors open. Luca, you never fail to impress. What is that slippery lout even doing down here? We have a friend whose mom is in trouble. We're here to get her out. I see. Yeah, Brog? Okay, Luca. I think we're close. The next door is marked 13806.
Once again, Luca scrutinized the numbers on the screen. In that moment of distraction, Solomon reached forward and pressed a large red button.
Maybe this one opens the lock. Crap, we've got company. Luca, must go faster. One sec. I can't think with all this noise.
He quickly skimmed the screen with his finger.
Here it is, 13806. Go, go, go! Curse these fumbling hands. My apologies, Luca. Don't beat yourself up. I know you were just trying to help. No, but you're actually... Knock it over! Aw, man. No water cups. Rolo! I would have knocked it over, but okay. Rolo, are you okay? Rolo, come on!
Mr. Kerr approached with a sneer and spoke into his walkie-talkie.
You can turn off the alarms. They're trapped.
With self-satisfaction, he called into the hallway.
That, my dears, is a dead end. Nowhere to run. Rolo, where are you? Are you okay? Yeah, I think we lost him. Making our way back to Nellie's office. Oh, how clever. Okay, you two rabble-rousers, you're coming with us. Nope. Make a break for it! Did that little shit just kick me? Oh my god, she literally pulled what Luca pulled earlier. Yes! Don't just stand there, after them. Okay, I think that worked. Roxy and Fitz have them on a wild goose chase. I'm having trouble following what just happened. Like I said, it's good to have friends. Rolo, how long do you think Roxy can distract them? How long can Roxy keep someone so pissed off they can't see straight? Let's just say we've got time. Entering Nellie's office now. Mom! Oh, honey. What did you do to your hair? I thought you'd be happy. I finally used the Young Chemist lab kit. You sure have a knack for making me incredibly proud in the most frustrating ways. We need to get you out of the office. We? Who is your adult friend? Oh, I'm not an adult. Ever heard of a growth spurt? I had more of a growth spew. No, that's not possible.
Nellie leaned over to examine his teeth.
Oh boy. But kind of a dick. They're not always toxic. They're not always. Also, hello, Shikonis. How are you? Substantial banding on the enamel of the molars, consistent of temperous liquamine exposure. Is that what you call the gunk they forced me to drink? You drank it? Oh no! They told me it was only being tested on plants. Oh, Beck, sweetie, I promise I didn't know. Mom, what the hell is going on in this place? I was brought here to work on the discovery of a lifetime. A novel chemical compound was discovered under Beacon Pines in the wellspring they called the Source. They named it Tempest Liquamine. It pulls enough energy from its surroundings in order to fundamentally alter matter's relationship to time. It was the secret to Valentine's fertilizer. They harvested the source, infusing small amounts of Tempest Liquamine into the product. It worked wonders, drastically accelerating plant growth. Crops would be ready to harvest in a fraction of the time. But it led to complications. Oh my gosh, Rubri, be careful. Also, hey, Lunar. And hello, Thunderfair. Yes, it is. It's very wonderful. The foul harvest. Perennial Harvest came in to clean up the mess, to succeed where Valentine failed. But Tempest Liquamine is rebellious. Rebellious? You can think of it as a manifestation of change itself. It's volatile by its very nature. So the more you try and force it to do a specific thing, the more it resists, yes. I can relate to that. My role was to finish the work of my predecessor, Dr. Prescott, harnessing Tempest Liquamine to reliably manipulate an organism's age. Just imagine how many people we could feed. Mr. Mr. Kerr was very insistent that we achieve successful result before today's festival. But you didn't, right?
Nellie sighed.
You know how much I love a good puzzle. I poured myself into the problem. It wasn't long until I discovered oddities in Dr. Prescott's notes. Oddities? They contained obvious errors, mistakes that someone of his reputation would never make. So I fixed them and now I get to replace my entire wardrobe. I really am truly sorry. Meh. Those clothes were all hand-me-downs anyways. It sounds like Dr. Prescott figured it out, got cold feet, and intentionally sabotaged his own work. I had considered that possibility. I've sent a letter asking him to clarify his thinking. Mom, Dr. Prescott is dead. Kerr had him killed. What? I overheard them talking about it on the radio. It's why we gotta get you out of here. Like now. Wait, the vial. I finally solved the chemical equation allowing direct control of aging. Mr. Kerr picked it up just before you came. All the more reason we gotta hightail it. Luca, we got Dr. Modwell heading your way now. Roger that. Be careful. Alright, everything's on track. And what is your plan for escape? We'll go over everything when they get here. In the meantime, maybe we can dig up some more info. Malice 80 proof whiskey. A hard drink for a hard man. Wow, even his alcohol is arrogant.
Solomon muttered inaudibly.
I should just smother you right now. What's that? I said I shouldn't bother you right now. Don't be silly. You're no bother at all. Oh my god. Let's see what else this bad boy has on it. Security system. Time card logs. Payroll. You know, for being so evil, this guy sure is boring.
Solomon once again muttered under his breath.
Just you wait. Huh? Oh, nothing.
Luca tugged on each of the cabinets.
No, he's actually evil. Like, he's the founder. Just basically a man who faked his own death. Who is now a younger variant, and that vial that they had Nellie perfect is the one that he's going to drink himself to become sharper again. He is the founder, but small. Kyrillos, you take care, sweetie. Oh, I absolutely need to know how you like it, Kyrillos. Go play it for yourself. Definitely recommend. Dang, this must be the good stuff. They're all locked. Perhaps he's not as careless as you suspected. It looks like the founder was helping Kerr plan the festival. Why would such a secretive leader be obsessed with a party? Only time will tell.
Luca held his hand up to the ashtray.
Still warm. He must have been in here recently. Well, yeah, obviously. You're standing in front of him. Want to make sure that I don't miss anything before I talk to Solomon. I think that was everything I could have expected. I'm doing well, Blake. How are you? It is on Game Pass, Sniffy. I'm really sorry you got dragged into this mess, Solomon. You needn't to worry about me. Well, I feel bad either way. We're gonna get you out of this, I promise.
With a subtle, quivering lip, A smile crawled across Solomon's face.
Nice.
They heard the trampling of frantic footsteps from the hallway.
Uh-oh. Lock it, lock it, lock it! Locked. That was close. When we left Nellie's office, it was swarming with clipboards. We barely got away. Did they follow you? Rolo. Before we start tossing blame around, is it possible someone ordered a pizza? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Definitely not pizza. What now? Don't look at me, I'm officially retiring from the heisting business. We're so sorry for the inconvenience. We just have a few questions. Just let me think. Can someone watch the door? Of course. Everyone else, huddle up. Oops. Saw that happening. Saw that happening. Nice, Rubri. I think this little caper has gone on long enough. Solomon, no. Hush now, child. The adults are speaking. Dr. Modwell, a brief reintroduction is in order. We've never met in person, but we have corresponded. You see, it was I who hired you. Solomon, the pathetic orphan child. The powerful and enigmatic founder. Sharper, the fallen progenitor who created this town. Perennial Harvest, Valentine Fertilizer. All connected by a single thread. Yours truly. But that's...
Her eyes searched the floor in thought. Solomon watched eagerly, waiting for the flicker of epiphany. With a sickened look, she peered into his soul.
Ha, yes, now you've got it. Templess Liquid Mind, you discovered how to reverse the process.
Solomon clapped with genuine delight.
Very good, Dr. Modwell, very good. Though the discovery wasn't intentional.
Solomon glanced down, examining his youthful form.
And the effects went a little too far for my tastes. That's why you needed me to finish Dr. Prescott's work. Which you did admirably. Mr. Kerr, the vial, please.
Kerr presented it with a theatrical twirl of the hand.
May I present to you the eighth wonder of the world?
Before he could finish, Rolo snatched the vial from Kerr's palm.
Yes! Wow, this stuff sounds pretty valuable. Be careful, you fool. You have no idea what you have in your hand. Actually, we do. You just did a whole evil villain monologue thing about it.
Rolo casually tossed the vial to Luca.
Gosh, maybe I'll have a taste.
Luca jiggled the vial mockingly.
Seize him. Luca, over here. Move another inch and I smash it.
She held it tightly behind her back. Solomon sighed, speaking in crisp, measured syllables.
You have no plan. I'll smash it, I swear. Fine, risk killing us all. Or, if you're lucky, nothing will happen. Then what? We capture you and grant you much less leniency.
He pursed his lips with feigned sincerity.
But I give you my word, if you hand it over now, none of you will be harmed.
A deep uncertainty washed over Beck.
You're a smart girl, Beck. But there's no shame in being outwitted by someone smarter than you. We both know there is only one way this ends.
She looked to Nellie shakily. With a dispirited nod, Nellie sighed in defeat. Beck slowly approached Solomon.
That's a good girl. Beck, don't do it. We can't trust that jerk. I'm sorry, he's right.
With apprehension, Beck conceded. Solomon pocketed the vial and brushed off his shoulder with a sharp flick.
Mr. Kerr, you have allowed yourself to be humiliated by a group of children. Report to my office tomorrow for a performance review.
The blood drained from Kerr's face.
Of course, sir. Cassie! Ow! Cassie, Raiders, welcome on in. How was your stream? Did you have fun? Welcome on in, Beans. Give me 1 sec. Thank you. Thank you to feel. How was Dragon Quest Builders 2? But first, you have a speech to make. Trot out there and give me the introduction I deserve. And don't forget to smile. Yes, sir. And to think, all of this is thanks to the efforts of Mr. Van Horn. I don't understand. How is this all because of me? Sunny, hello. Ha, I said Mr. Van Horn, silly child. Dr. Walt Van Horn. Your father was always a thorn in my side. I offered him an opportunity to be part of something great. But the fool was blinded by righteousness. He even broke into my laboratory in an attempt to sabotage my work.
Solomon shook his head with gratification.
But the universe has a funny way of correcting course. By meddling with a force he didn't understand, Walt showed me its true potential. As fate would have it, Luca, your father's dying act was to grant me eternal life.
A muffled applause resonated faintly through the walls.
Well, that's my cue. After the festivities and my subsequent ascension, I will return to deal with you all. Until then, I suggest you use this time to reflect on the magnitude of your failure. You three keep post outside the door. Well, crap. Yeah, that'll still happen because it's connected to your stream. I can't believe Beck sold us out like that. I'm not sure she had any other choice. So what now? What's the plan? I don't have one. Of course you do. You always have a plan. Rolo, just need some time. Rolo, it's over. We lost.
Nellie was staring at the floor, deep in thought.
Sorry, Luca. Give me a minute to calm my mind. Hey. I'm sorry, Luca. I did what I had to do. I know, it's just... we were so close. I've got a feeling that, eventually, Solomon will get what's coming to him. Time wounds... all heals. Well, time seems to be less of an issue for him now. Luca, there's something you should know. After Mr. Kerr locked me in that office, I had nothing but time and curiosity. I poked around a bit, hoping to find a means of escape, but I found something else. Yep, I know that. Time wounds all heals. I love Beck so much. A note, hidden in a false drawer. What kind of note? Dr. Prescott must have sensed his time at Perennial Harvest was growing short. So he left behind a letter with the hopes it would be found by his successor. It was a confession of sorts. He left it for me, but its contents? Luca, I think they were meant for you. Why? What did it say?
Darkblade0242 just resubscribed for 39 months. Happy 39 months and sorry for inoperty in sub. Hey, let's jam. Bell 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 bell.
Darkblade, thank you for 39 months at tier 1 and very cleverly played out. Thank you so much for the love and support for God, we're closing in just a bit longer. We're closing in, getting closer and closer to 4 years, but thank you for the love and support and always being such a dork. Also, hello, Cognikins. It was about an incident with your mother. Dr. Prescott found her in his lab with a stolen keycard. There was an accident. She had been exposed to extreme amounts of Tempest liquamine.
The color dropped from Luca's face.
I don't even know, Crafty. She survived. Dr. Prescott decided to help her recover. He no longer trusted Perennial Harvest, so he kept her whereabouts a secret. Over time, your mother led him to reconsider the purpose of scientific discovery. Science is often at the vanguard of change, but that doesn't mean it's always right. He realized that no one should have control over something as powerful as time itself. I believe that's why he began to intentionally sabotage his own work. It cost him his life. That's a reasonable conclusion.
Luca was overwhelmed with emotion.
But if she's still alive, where has she been? Where is she now? Oh boy.
A sudden explosion sounded from the hull.
Oh boy. I
Chapter
know,
8.
Opus.
Comeuppance. Ears still ringing, Gran picked herself up off the ground. Through the dust and smoke, she looked over to see Mrs. Fratelli helping Hiram Tolliver to his feet. She'd had to beg, borrow, and steal to acquire those explosives. How many nights had she spent visualizing how she'd use them to make things right? And now, her one shot at destroying the source, that damned hole that swallowed so much of her life, was gone. Traded for this jagged hole in a wall and a foolhardy shot at rescuing Rollo. With Fratelli and Tolliver at her side, she stepped through. It was a strange feeling. The last time she'd stalked this maze of hallways, it was in a different body. They quickly rounded a corner to find a group of clipboards guarding a door. Something worth guarding is probably something worth seeing. She leapt forward, brandishing her cane.
Get him, Gran!
If her last chance at vengeance for things lost was truly gone, she would just have to fight to keep what she still had.
Proxy! Proxy Raiders, welcome on in! Ah, nothing like the sweet smell of engine grease first thing in the morning. Oh my lord. Proxy, how are you? How are you? What were you playing, sweetie? Welcome on in. Let me see. EX Troopers. How was EX Troopers? Did you have fun? But guys, welcome on in. If y'all have not heard of me, my name is Screaming Doggo. I'm a variety streamer / screamer, and we are on the tail end of Beacon Pines. But thank you so much for sharing your community with me. And guys, if you've not checked out Proxy, if you are a fan of like all things handheld and somebody who is very compassionate, very opinionated, and quite the badass, if I do say so myself, then you should definitely go check out Proxy. Proxy's a lovely, wonderful being. I'm glad that I've gotten to know her over the past, I feel like it's been close to a year at this point, but Proxy, I hope you're doing well. Yeah, no worries. Also, Redrill, wow! Thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the Doggo Den. Welcome in. But yes, please, if you guys are wanting to play this for yourself, I highly recommend stepping away. Since we are so close to the end, I don't want things spoiled for you. I highly recommend stepping away. My mecha is... It's true though, Proxy! Oh my gosh, Phazon. But yes, thank you so much. It's a lot of fun, a weird anime spinoff of Lost Planet. Oh. Well, I'm glad y'all had a good time, and thank you for sharing your community on over here. I really heckin' appreciate that. But yes, guys, we're in a very deep point in this game. Because I honestly don't want you beans to be spoiled, so I am gonna give you a warning now. We're very close to the end. So just to give you a heads up on that, but we're going to continue on. So thank you again. And if you guys don't mind, then please stick around. Gran, what are you doing here? Luca, what are you doing here? We're here to save Nelly. We're here to save Rolo. Hey, Miss Lucas Gran. That's awfully nice of you. But I'm fine. Oh no, what did they... Oh, I'm glad, Cassie. Darius, hi, welcome on in. Ah, that's fair, Czar. That's fair. Gran, there's no time to explain. We have to go now. Come on, everyone. We got a party to crash.
They made their way out from deep within Perennial Harvest, just as Solomon finished up his speech.
Thankfully, we can dispense with the formalities from here on out.
Solomon pulled a glass vial from his pocket.
We've got to stop him.
In one smooth motion, he downed its contents. A triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips.
Oh, geez, Czar. No! Well, I guess that's it. We lost. I wouldn't be so sure about that.
With a mischievous look, Beck elbowed Luca.
What did Beck do? What did this snide, beautiful kitty do? Ooh.
Remember when I had the vial behind my back?
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little junk.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little junk.
Malice? I thought about that too, but we'll see if this works. Can't wait to see the look on his face when he realizes he drank His own cigar ash. Oh God. How did ashes get into the vial? It was pretty easy to mess with the vial when it was behind my back. Oh, that's sneaky. Well, it's a bad habit anyways. Pa always says bad habits are like 50-yard field goals. Huh? Hard to kick. Hold on, I gotta do... Guys, look. Hold on. Look at his face. Look at Luca's face after the... Me too, man. Me too. Yep, exactly that, Stripe. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Oh my God! Oh! Shit!
Party 1902 underscore cheered X25. There was a dad joke contest at work, so I submitted 10 of mine hoping one of them would win. However, sadly no pun intended. Hey Sinful. Hope stream is going well, a baked love.
Archie, thank you for the 25 bitty biscuits. It has been going great. I hope you're doing well. Oh my God, he got Thanos snapped. He got Thanos snapped. Mr. Kurt, I don't feel so good. Oh my God, it was beautiful. Well, that's one way to kick a bad habit.
As the last of what was once Sharper Valentine wafted into the air, the crowd began to disperse, still numb from what they had just observed. Sharper Valentine was gone for good. His end would be a new beginning for Beacon Pines, a new chance to let go of the things they had lost and grab hold of a new future. The end. Well, I'd be lying if I said that wasn't a bit gratifying.
Yeah, I could say definitely a bit gratifying.
If that feels to you like a good note to end on, I won't stand in your way.
No. We have to redo that. Yeah, we're gonna redo that. I think I'm gonna say Malice because I'm curious. Brog gave this as a suggestion, so let's see what Malice does.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little malice.
Malice? The whiskey from his office? Yep, dude had an unfinished glass on his desk. Figured his grow juice could use a little hair of the dog. You can call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Wow. 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 Okay. Now that's what I call 80 proof whiskey. Damn, dude. Oh my god, I got an achievement called Pop Goes the Weasel.
The crowd gazed in stunned silence at the now empty stage. The quiet was broken when William Kerr sprinted off stage and into the distance. He was never seen around Beacon Pines, or anywhere else for that matter, again. Watching the silhouette of Kerr disappear over the horizon, Luca began to laugh. First, a low chuckle that became uncontrolled, heaving laughter. Through his tears, he was vaguely aware that the crowd had begun to laugh with him. The end. That was unexpected. Perhaps a bit of an absurd ending for my taste, but who am I to say?
Kira!
Kira_A just resubscribed for 10 months. I see I joined at the perfect time. Scrum Doggo lol also, 10 months of support for Presh Doggo.
Oh.
Scrum Doggo heart.
Kira, thank you for 10 months of tier 1 you being. Welcome back to being one of the wolves among us. Thank you so much for the love and support. I really heckin' appreciate it. How are you doing?
Now they can live without a cur in the world.
What? Yes. Yes, a cur without a cur in the world. God damn it, Tripe. Tripe, thank you for the 100 bitty biscuits. But yes, thank you so much for supporting me for 10 months, Kira. I've loved our conversations. It's been wonderful speaking to you when I can. I always appreciate seeing you in my chat and seeing you around. You are wonderful. You are appreciated. Thank you so much. And Tripe, you're a dork. Thank you for the 100 bitty biscuits. Also, I will sit up, I will take a sippy, and we will continue on.
I'm only writing the damn thing.
Yep. Okay, so one last turn. Change.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little change.
Big snugs to you. You can rest in the tail, Kira. Like pocket change? Your unlucky penny. Yeah, I plopped it in the vial when no one was looking. What's that going to do? No idea. That's the beauty of science. Now we observe. And you can call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Oh! Oh my god! He got even younger! Oh lord! Oh no! Oh no, he got even... Holy crap, he's a baby! Yeah, but he's still Sharper, right? What he was no longer matters. This is an innocent child. He's so fucking cute as a baby, holy shit. He's so angry though, look at that angry face. Look at that angry face. I apologize for all of the harm my father has caused you.
Eris awkwardly cradled the squirming child. She looked to her brother, her voice shaking with uncertainty.
Augustus, what do we... We do what Valentines always do. What must be done. I'll hurry home and prepare a crib for father, Sharper. That would be a great help, thank you.
She looked back down at the infant with equal parts
Cognizance.
kindness and terror in her eyes. With a shake of her head, Eris addressed the crowd with a stern scowl.
Okay, everyone, the show is over. You may leave now.
Epilogue. Beacon Pines' coldest summer on record came and went without much fanfare. Folks shared what they had, and none were left wanting. The new school year was ushered in by the falling leaves of autumn. After everything Luca, Rollo, and Beck had been through, middle school was bearable. The chill of winter didn't seem to bother people much. They kindled a hope for a better future in their hearts. When spring arrived, farmers planted their crops with a sense of joy and optimism. And as the dawn of the first day of summer came again, its light slowly spread through the shallow valley. It crept over the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, and came to rest on a young boy sleeping at dawn. His mind at peace, knowing he is here for a reason.
I'm gonna do that stand and stretch real quick. I'm gonna guess so, Brog, but who knows? Maybe they made more since Nelly made like a perfected and help Rollo become a kid again. I don't know. I guess we're about to find out. I'm just readjusting everything. I had to. And I will take a sip in just a second. Volpe, you literally said. Volpe, how are you? I hope you're well. All right, is there anything from? Oh, hold on. Rollo, are you up yet? Roger that. It's a beautiful day at Mission Control. You gonna swing by? Be there in a minute. You're so good, I'm glad. It was good to chat with you for a little bit earlier, Volpe. Maeve! Maeve, I'm sitting up and taking a sippy and mwah. Noxie, I'm gonna pew pew you. Noxie, you better not have me up on your stream. I swear to God. Oh, she told him. She told him. Mom, I'm ready to go now. Go on without me. I'll meet you there. I've got a batch of jam to finish jarring. It's funny. I only started making jam as a way of sending messages without anyone noticing. But now I enjoy it. I hear you and Rollo had some big plans for that little treehouse. Yeah, it started getting crowded after we revoked the maximum capacity one Rollo, one Luca rule. So we decided to expand. But at least we've got some help with that. How's the internship at Nelly and Alona's shop going? It's been great. I'm hoping it helps me get into the School of Agriculture up at State. Also, Nelly said she'd write a letter of recommendation, which would be huge. I just can't help but worrying about leaving Rollo. He's grown up so fast and he's still my little brother. Yeah, he had a heck of a growth spurt.
The Mighty Mouse _ 666 cheered Dex 100 rules the doggo can't believe.
Wow. Mighty Mouse, thank you for the 100 bitty biscuits. I'm gonna boop you back. I don't just mean grown literally. This morning he was up and finished his chores before I even had breakfast. Well, some of that might be his excitement about the treehouse renovations. Don't tell him this, because it'll go to his head. But I'm really proud of that little punk. I'm sure he feels the same way. But he's just too dang proud to tell you. I know. They're so cute. I love them. Maeve, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Also, Mouse, how are you doing as well? Zlifer is over there vibing. Hey, oh my god, look how happy he looks! Hey guys, how's the tree plant going? Couldn't be better. I'm so grateful to Alona and Nelly for letting me help. I just wasn't built to be a mayor. Too much bureaucracy. Plus, we finished cleaning up the sidewalks. What's next?
When Perennial Harvest collapsed, most of the clipboards skipped town. But some stuck around and dedicated themselves to making things right.
Anyone with a knack for art can help paint the new offices. You can count on us. Well, it looks like you really found your calling. I never really felt comfortable telling people what to do. Now this right here, this is something I can be proud of. Oh, I'm so glad to see him so happy. This is how it should be. How's the napping this morning? Most underrated part of a good nap is the view. And the view's getting greener every day. Nice. I love this so much. I'm so happy for them. Skylar, hi, how you doing? Oh yeah? A lot of people I've been hearing have been getting some snow. Mouse, I hope you're staying safe and warm though. I see you decided on a name. Yep. We had to clear out all of the old stuff before putting on the final touch. Slow and Dirty Harvest is now official. My mind is in the wrong place. Wow. Oh boy. I like it. It was actually Nelly's idea. There's still a lot of work to do, and the name serves as a reminder. Just because progress is important doesn't mean change should happen fast. In fact, I've learned that the more you care about something, the more important it is to take things slow. Our motto is, go slow and fix things. Amen to that. I love this so much. Gotta get to the treehouse. Slow and Dirty Harvest. All right. Also, hello. How you doing, Lena? Welcome on in. Luca, get this. I managed to reel in an actual fish this morning. Seriously? Yeah, and honest to goodness, flip-floppin', swim-swammin' fish. I don't think I've ever caught an actual fish here. Been at least 7 years since I caught one. I'd say it's a good omen. What'd you do with the fish? Oh, I released it back into the pond. I'm hoping to catch it again tomorrow. Oh my god, that's so funny. Nice! I hope your Xenoblade Chronicles going well for you. Oh my god, look guys! A little higher. Yep. Little lower. Yep. Little higher. Yep. I'm telling you, the angle isn't the issue. We need more power to the radio. Luca, there you are. Oh, that's so sweet, Lena. I'm sure you're gonna give that puppy a wonderful home. That's amazing. I'm really, really happy that you've adopted that puppo. Would you tell him it's not the angle? Hey, I'm not in charge of antenna redesign. Fine, fine. Iggy, just Don't do anything drastic until we get back. Who, me? Tish, you're in charge while I'm gone. Yep. Yep, he stayed older, it looks like. They'll be fine, right? It'll be fine. If we really want Mission Control to turn into something bigger and better, we have to loosen our grip a bit. You're right. Lead the way. Yay, we get to go see Beck! It's so funny to see him older. Ooh, hold on. Oh my god. Young Mr. Van Horn. How's little Solomon, Sharper doing? Young Sharper seems to enjoy nature more than I. So we do a lot of strolling these days. Has he, you know, attempted to crawl out of his crib and plot world domination? Yeah. Thankfully, no. I spoke at length with Dr. Modewell, and she feels that Sharper's infant mind will not develop enough to retain his previous memories. For all intents and purposes, the child is unmolded clay. Let's hope he's a little nicer the second time around. That is the objective, yes. But really, all I can do is try and hope. Two activities I am endeavoring to find less distasteful. Well, I think you're doing a great job. And the whole town is ready to help out however we can. I can't wait to teach him to throw a baseball.
Eris did her best to ignore the tears welling in her eyes.
That would be acceptable. Also, hello, Squeak. How you doing? Squeak, welcome on in. I know, he's such a grumpy little baby, and I love it. Rest well, Cassie. And you see her on the trophy. Oh my god. I know, he's so small and angy, and I love it. Oh, Lumi's not over here. Luca, you want a biscotti? On the house. I don't really have time. Oh, there's Lumi. Zariel, you gotta come and see this. Finally did it. I pulled the perfect espresso. Aw, Lumi. If I didn't know better, I would think you're proud of something. As if I know. It's too late. You are now officially a person that cares. No, I'm not doing it, Brog. I can't do a Scottish accent. I can't do a Scottish accent. And of course we know Lumi cares. He's a big old softie. He looked to his friends with a thankful smile. After everything that could have gone wrong, everything that did go wrong, we made it. The end.
Closing her eyes, Miss Hatch took a deep, relaxing breath.
Oh, hello, Luca. How are you? Really good, actually. That's wonderful. Did I miss anything? I think you're pretty much up to speed. Yes, we knew it! What's today's news that needs knowing? I'll give you tomorrow's headline today. Our old friend Patrick C. Montesquieu, aka William Kerr, just performed a stirring rendition of The Iceman Cometh at the State Correctional Facility. my god. I hear there wasn't a dry eye in the house. Well, I guess he has plenty of time to work on his craft. Yeah, but he did need help, Squeak. He did need help. I'll stand by that. Hey, Mr. Nuncreed. I'm gonna go see my dad in a bit. Did you want to come with? Even after everything I did, you'd still...
Mr. Nuncreed shook his head.
Squeak. You really are your father's son, aren't you? I don't think I'm ready for that yet. Well, you're always invited. I bet he'd love to hear from you. I'll visit Walden my own time. You run along now. Oh my god, look at all the bunnies. Jesus Christ.
With perennial harvest gone, the transportation tubes were left unused.
Come one, come all. No one's too big, no one's too small. For Jeff's Wild Ride.
Well, maybe not completely unused.
Just one piece of candy. For the ride of your life. Who's next? Me, 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 me! Oh my god, so silly. Oh, Raloon. Guess what? Yesterday, I saw a Dynasties Tidius. And that's good? It's great! I haven't spotted one of those in years! At this rate, Beacon Pines is gonna become a bug capital of the county. Good, I guess. I have news I think you'll enjoy. This morning I unpacked my last box. You're officially moved in? It's just a box. Let's not blow this out of proportion. It sounds an awful lot like you're putting down roots. I guess I decided this place is root-worthy. I agree, Squeak. I absolutely agree. You're gonna be stuck with me for the foreseeable future. I do have to warn you, most tiers aren't going to be as interesting as this one. I think I'll manage. Ready? Before we go, there's a bit of a surprise. Oh, I wonder what this is. I know, it's so freaking cute. She's my favorite character out of all of them. Wait. What is that? Aww. Wait, is this like his father's tree? My mom's prepared this tree especially for you. They didn't have to do that. It wasn't just them. Just about the whole town pitched in. We all owe you. It should be okay in the cold of Old Beacon Pines. And thrive as things warm up. That's perfect. When you're ready, take Jeff's Wild Ride to Old Beacon Pines. Oh my. Oh, we're gonna go plant the tree at his father's actual grave. Oh, what a fitting end to the story. Ah, you got it. Now that's a good looking tree. Being a special occasion and whatnot. This ride's on the house. You're gonna want to hang on tight to that little tree. He does.
I think this is it. The end I've been waiting for. Honestly, I'd begun to lose hope of ever finding it. But then you came along. I don't know exactly how to thank you. It's hard to explain how much this means to me. It's funny, now that our time together is finally ending, I'm at a loss for words. Let's just watch the end together.
Emily? Maybe. I don't... Done. A good little tree. Best little tree. Thank you, children. This means a lot. Are you meaning Eleanor? Yeah, thanks for everything. Shucks, I only did what any super awesome best buddy would have done. We should probably give you some time alone now. You good? Yeah, I am. It's been a wild year. You're fine, Mary. Maybe, though. Maybe it is Eleanor who's been telling the story the whole time. How are you feeling? Everyone keeps asking me that. I'm fine, really. Pa always says the only thing fitter than a fiddle is a cello. I feel like a dang cello. Well, if you ever stop feeling like a cello, I'm here for you. I know. You don't have to say it. You two make an awesome pair. Excuse me? We're a trio now. Yep. Thanks. There's just one thing missing now that you're part of the group. Missing? Let me tell you a little story about a man named Hank Atomic. Oh, God. I won't be long. We'll be waiting for you back at the phone booth. I found the perfect way to start our summer. You've got some good friends. I'm so proud of you. Your father would be so proud. I know. Mom, can I ask you a question? You ever dream about Dad? Not a single night goes by that I don't. Are you ever afraid that you're going to forget him? Forget what he looked like? Forget his voice? No, because so much of him lives on in you. You loved that old tree, but I know you would have loved this one more. Because his two favorite people planted it. I'll give you two a moment. Hey, Dad. Dr. Moville says that over the next few years, this place should warm up. You won't have to be so cold for much longer. I think I finally understand why you left that night. There were things you believed in. Big things. Those beliefs were the things that made you, you. If you would have stood up to Sharper, stood up for what you believed in, you wouldn't have been the same person anymore. You had to go. But that didn't mean you loved us any less. I might not visit you as much as I used to. I know you understand. It was such a beautiful game. Oh. Oh, god damn it. I really do too. I agree. Oh god, I really hope these developers, I really hope that they make more. Yes, Sar, please. Sar, for the love of God, please play it. Please, 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 please play this game. It's so good. Guys, that was Beacon Pines. What a beautiful game. And I agree with you, Squeaks. The dreams were very wow. They were very wow. No, Sar. I'm gonna be playing something else. I just don't know what yet. Yeah, sorry. I just finished it, so like obviously you don't have to worry about any spoilers here, but god. Yeah, well, so the interesting thing is, and I this is the one thing I'm gonna say, so like if you don't want to hear what I'm about to say, if you're avoiding spoilers, please mute up. Like right now. Because I'm about to say something to Squeaks in regards to the dreams. So please mute up. What? Nox, what do you want? You can blame Ridley for that, by the way. I will say though, so the thing is for me, are you sure about that, Nox? Are you sure about that? Sorry, Nox, when you became my friend, and then became my best friend, guess what? Guess what? You lost that right. You're not allowed. Yep, you heard me. You're not allowed. Yeah, I love you too, bitch. Go focus back on your stream. But yeah, the last thing I'm gonna say... No, you can't, Rezo. Nope, sorry. The last thing I'm gonna say is, so obviously in these dream sequences, Squeak, they make mention of him seeing himself as like one in a hazmat suit, right? But we never get that timeline. We never see that timeline. Like there is really nothing indicating that timeline, you know? So I'd be curious to see if they do make a sequel and reference those dreams to be more clear, maybe explore those dreams. I don't know if they're going to, but it's curious, right? Exactly. I don't know. That's a good question. Oh, really? Oh yeah, I'm in here. My name's gonna be in here somewhere. Where is it? I have to see. It's gonna be Screaming Doggo somewhere, but it's gonna go too fast and I'm not gonna see it before it goes. No, Scrum Doggo. It's right there. My name. I just saw it. It's in the middle row. Scrum Doggo was in there. Yep. There's our names for everyone who backed this, because I backed it. I backed this. Lumi backed this. Rezo backed this. Lots of people backed this. Lumi was at the start, yeah, because he was one of the more, like, he was a higher tiered backer. He has a character in the game for that sense. I watched all of them. The first one I watched was the junk ending. The first one I watched was the junk ending. The second one I watched was the malice ending, and then the third one I watched was the true ending, which was the change ending. So yeah, I watched all three of them. Valorial, I watched all three of them, and they were all great. They were all great in their own right. But yeah, guys, that was Beacon Pines.